right there. I gotta record myself. There you go. Going back to everybody.
All right. So our kidneys. Our kidneys are an essential part of our bodies because they filter waste out of our blood. But what happens when they go bad? We either need a kidney transplant or we need to prepare for dialysis treatment. So, according to the National Kidney Foundation website, there are 26 million American adults with chronic kidney disease, and millions others are at risk. The people with mostly at risk to develop this disease are people that are diabetic, they have hypertension, and they have a family history of chronic kidney disease. 2/3 of the people that go on dialysis have diabetes and hypertension. Some of the symptoms with CKD are you feel more tired, you lose energy, you urinate more often, especially at night, you have swelling in your feet and your ankles. As some of you may know, my dad has chronic kidney disease, which now progressed to kidney failure, and he has started dialysis. He started about a month ago, and it's been a little rough to start, but overall, it's been going not too bad. So what is dialysis? Dialysis is a treatment that filters the waste in the blood, and to use dialysis, for the machine to use it, you need to surgically prepare part of the body for the machine. So today I'm going to inform my audience the 3 common types of using the access for dialysis. That is hemodialysis, peritoneal dialysis, and a neck catheter dialysis, also known as venous. So, hemodialysis. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Disease website, hemodialysis is a process, it's really slow. It needs a fistula for the blood to come out of the arm. As you can see here, one needle is poked in the vein, and that comes from back to the dialysis machine, and then another one to the machine. The machine filters the blood and puts it back in. According to the DaVita website, a fistula is used for hemodialysis, and what that is a direct connection of a vein and an artery. This is considered the golden standard of all types of treatment for dialysis, because once this surgery is in place, it can be used for decades. The only downside is it does take weeks to many months to mature. But once it does mature, it'll just become a natural part of your body, and it'll be able to use multiple times. The treatment with hemodialysis is 3 times a week for 4-hour sessions. This fistula can be placed in both the right or the left arm, but surgeons prefer mostly the left arm. Moving on to peritoneal dialysis. According to the National Institute, peritoneal dialysis, according to the Mayo Clinic, is a catheter for dialysis that allows you to use your own body for begin the dialysis. So what surgeons do is they install a catheter in your belly button area, and that allows a dialysate fluid to go into your abdomen, and that is the areas where you hold your fluid. And what this does, it's much more slower, but you don't have to do it for 3 times a week, 4-hour sessions, and can be done gradually every day, but over time, the waste fluid drips out, and that is then discarded. That is not a preferred way to do this, because like I said earlier, most people are diabetic. The problem with this is that dialysate fluid can make your blood sugar levels fluctuate. So most people that are diabetic, this is not a way to do that. Moving on to neck venous catheter. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Disease website, this is done only for extreme cases, such as when people did not know they were having issues with their kidneys. Surgeons need an immediate access to get the blood out of the patient, and this will be used hemodialysis. So what surgeons do is they install this venous catheter into your neck, and it does the same roles as a hemodialysis, and as you can see here, it's got the same things. It's got one for the blood going out, one for the blood going in. The downside with this is it can only be used for a short period of time, most of the time for about a month. Then this begins to start to clot, and ideally this is for only short-term usage. So once someone is diagnosed with CKD, the person must assemble with their healthcare providers and their family, because this will be a life-changing experience. Hemodialysis is definitely the best option, because once that surgery is done on a person, it's part of their body, and they're able to use that for decades with no issues. Peritoneal is good, but the problem with that is people with diabetes, it just does not work, and most people find it rather more uncomfortable having something in their abdomen. The venous catheter is good for the short term, and it's relatively painless, but it's not available for long-term use, unfortunately. Good thing is with medical advancements, in the past, people that developed CKD, they would simply, if they did not have a kidney available for transplant, they would simply die. Thanks to the technology now, we have many ways of making a person live longer using dialysis, using different ways of getting a patient's blood. Most people on dialysis do live a normal life with proper education of their disease, with their diet, and if they exercise and avoid tobacco. With that being said, thank you for your time. I wish you all have a good rest of your day.
You owe me lunch, man. Very good. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
There's the last one. There you go.
The eye contact.
Good.
Okay.